Hello, everyone. Yes, what I'm going to be talking about today is something very serious, painful, and heartbroken. And it is groom run off hours before marriage. Yes, the groom ran off hours before his wedding. On the 1st of July, which was last week Saturday, there was supposed to be a wedding in the city called Groningen in Holland. And this wedding, I personally was supposed to be there, but because I traveled, so I couldn't make it. But to the best of my knowledge, the groom ran off Friday evening. He told the supposed wife that he was going to see his boss for one or two things, and he never came back. Meanwhile, they were already cooking, the cakes were delivered, everything was arranged. And hours later, they started calling him. She was calling him, he was not picking up. Then later, according to what the story was, that he said, oh, he's not interested anymore. How can somebody be so heartless? Hours, not days, hours, not even 24. It was less than 24 hours before the wedding. Guests, people, invitees, they all came from Italy, Spain. They were all in the house, helping to cook and every other thing. According to the woman in question, she said they didn't have no problems, no quarrel, nothing at all. That he was assisting her in everything they were doing for the wedding. He was even assisting her with the buying of these drinks, meat, helping them to cut the meat and all of that. So, what has happened? What is it all about? It's shocking. It's so painful. You can imagine the amount of money that has been invested in that wedding. Okay, these two has been living together for 3 years. And the guy in question, I don't think I want to mention his name just for privacy issue. The guy is in question. Okay, I can just say the first name. His name is Efosa. He lived in Italy before he moved to Holland. And he's to this lady. And he even engaged the lady 2 years ago, just on her birthday. Actually, this wedding was supposed to take place last year, but because the mother of the bride died, so she cancelled and postponed it to this 1st of July, which was last week Saturday. And this guy all along has been living with the lady. They have been doing things together, going everywhere. So, what has happened? What went wrong? Why this guy just changed his mind hours before the wedding? I've heard that this kind of thing always happens, but to somebody I know so good, close, I was shocked. It's so painful, heartbroken, embarrassing, just all of it. Why would somebody do something like that? I called the bride that was supposed to be the lady in question. I'm not going to mention her name for privacy purpose. And she told me they didn't have no quarrel, no problems. That she, up to date, she's shocked. And I asked, were you the one persuading him to come and marry you? She said no. So I asked questions, but all what she told me was on the positive side. So I don't know why this guy ran off. He took off. So what happened? Only we don't know. And according to what we also heard was that he was married in Nigeria with 2 children, but he said he's no more with the woman anymore. But you know, men lie. It's possible that he's with the woman, and because of that woman, he doesn't want to be committed. The question is that it's not by force to marry. If you knew you were not going to marry this lady, why didn't you tell her before now? 1 year ago, months ago, you were living in the same house, planning this wedding together. You let her plan, invited people, did everything, and you never said anything till hours before the wedding. How could you be so heartless? Tomorrow, you hear that somebody died, they killed this person, this happened, or the person is sick, or the person has some kind of bad luck. You don't know where it is coming from. This kind of thing, the lady in question, she doesn't have to go and do you anything evil, but nemesis can catch up with you. How can you do such a thing? The question is that tell her months before. Even if you have even told her before, maybe 2 weeks before, to say, I am not doing it anymore. You never did so until hours, Friday afternoon. Then you said, I am coming. That was it. Efosa, wherever you are, you have not behaved well at all. That is a very mean, wicked behavior. How can you do that? What if she's your sister or your own daughter? Just put yourself in that position. They were cooking, doing everything. Rented limousine and all of it. You just kicked everything in the trash in hours. Not 24 hours, in just few hours. Because it was not up to 24 hours that you took off. That is so wicked. So wicked of you. How can you do such a thing? You even engaged her. I knew when you engaged her on her birthday. I was having that picture, but at the moment I can't lay my hands on it. So why? That is very, very wicked, very mean. Men, if you are not interested in a relationship, in a marriage, just say it. Walk out. Is it because she was helping you with maybe shelter, food and all of that? Come on. Don't be cheap. Those things are nothing. Just be realistic. If you don't want, you don't want. Forget what you want to get from it. You should have told her weeks, months before now, not hours before the wedding. Do you know what you have done to her? You have ridiculed her. Before she will get past this, it's going to take a while. You don't do things like this. Men, don't do things like this. It's very bad. Even if you are the one that brought the money for the wedding, it's not even enough for you to do that. This lady invested more than 60% in this wedding. And look at what you did. You wasted her money, wasted her time, disgraced her. Honestly, I am not going to lay no curse on you. I will leave you for God to judge you. That is for me. I'm not going to lay no curse on you, but I will leave you to God to judge. And for other men, when you are in a relationship and you say you want to you want to do a wedding, if you are not interested, you must say it on time. Last minute or last hours is so bad. It's not a good thing at all. It's not a good thing. And for we, the women also, we have to be very, very careful. When you are living with a man, let the man initiate marriage. Let him initiate marriage. Don't force him. And let him be more than 60% involved with his contribution and everything. Otherwise, don't do it. Make sure that he is really willing to. Don't force him. Don't give him some kind of rules. If you don't marry me, or I would throw you out. I will do this. No, because at the end of the day, if you start giving people some rules or you are forcing them, this kind of a thing can happen. I didn't say you force him. I'm just giving an example. So for ladies, don't force any guy into marriage, because this kind of a thing can happen. If you want to marry, just be patient. Definitely, you will get the right person that will be willing. He will be all over you. Marriage is something, it's an agreement between both. It's not like one person, like you are forcing the person. Then on that day of the wedding, you see either the bride or the groom squeezing his or her face, not happy. No. It's supposed to be a special day for both of you to be happy, to do things together. So women, don't force any guy to marry you. Don't force. Let it come from his mind. If you know you cannot wait, maybe you even bring the issue of, oh, marriage, and the guy say, I am not ready. If you know you cannot wait, let him go. Say, okay, you have to go. Instead of forcing yourself, at the end of the day, you come and face embarrassment. All the food, cake, limo came, because you already paid for the limo. So the limo came. Everything was wasted. The embarrassment. Just imagine. The pain, the heart ache. Even I am not the one. I feel for her. I feel for her. When I heard, I was like, what? Up till now, I still think about her. I spoke with her yesterday. Such a very, very painful situation. Women, men, we should all learn from this. This is real story. It happened on the 1st of July in Holland, in the city called Groningen. I'm going to be putting the picture of the guy and the lady on my screen, but I'm going to blindfold the lady because her privacy is important. Just to see. Wherever you are, you, the guy, Efosa, is your name. You have not done anything good at all. You did wrong. That is very bad. You are so mean and wicked. That is how I will classify you. So mean and wicked. It's very bad. Very, very bad. Why did you engage her? Why? What was your intention? What were you thinking? Why did you decide to run away hours before the wedding? So bad. So bad. So my advice for you, the lady, also take heart. Don't do anything stupid. You get over it. When something happens, the first 3 months is a news all over. Everybody's talking about it. But later, it will be gone. A different story, a different thing altogether is going to come up. And yours will be history. So just know that. Move on. Forget about it. It's a pity that it happened. I feel for you. But you have to use it as a lesson. Next time, when you are in a relationship, watch the man. If he's showing any sign of, he's not willing, just let him go. Don't force. Let the man be involved. 70% in the marriage. In the Bible, they say men should love, and we women, we should respect our men. That guy is supposed to love you, to be all over you. He has children. You have children. So what? What is it? Why did you decide to stay with this lady 3 years long? Last minute, the last hours to the wedding, you took off. Come on. That was bad. That was so bad. It was not nice at all. Well, it's a lesson to be learned for ladies. Stop forcing men. Don't force them. And I did a topic that I said, if you are looking for a relationship, there are some things you have to put into consideration. Take somebody of your match. You have to study that person. Take somebody of your match. If you see that it's not your match, and you even know from his behavior, don't even try it. Because these are the kind of things that can happen at the end of the relationship. So, I'm going to be ending my topic, and I'm going to leave the picture of the lady and the guy, but the lady, I'm going to blindfold her. So, because of privacy. And if you are watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification button so when I upload any video, you will get it. And if you are watching me on my Facebook page, follow, leave your comments, and share. Please leave your comments, leave your thoughts about this topic I have just discussed. This is real. It's not a fake story. It happened live in Holland, in the city of Groningen, last week, Saturday, which was 1st July. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. You are with Pure West with Richie. Bye.